Potentially tonight. Want to chime in on what's happening with your favorite KFAN program? Make your voice heard on the Bradshaw and Brian text line. Let us know what you have to say by texting your message to 64686 at 64686. Standard message and data rates apply.
So you said snow is possible?
That's right. Tonight and tomorrow.
That's Twin Cities, or where is that?
That's the Twin Cities. Chance for rain and chance of snow overnight. We actually have a high of 45. I was looking at the wrong area.
Oh, well, way to go.
So it's going to be a little warmer, but not too much.
Not too much, baby. It's okay.
It's
the old app on my phone here basically says like the next 10 days is all mid-40s for highs.
Yeah, that's average.
Okay, buddy.
What's wrong with being average?
Nothing's wrong with it. Did I insinuate that there was something wrong
Yes,
with it?
sound like it.
You said 10 is average?
Well, no, 45.
45? We can't all be extraordinary.
We're all half listening.
Which I will always say is the weirdest word of all time, because extraordinary sounds like you are beyond ordinary.
But if you have a lot
extraordinary.
of ordinary,
You're outside of ordinary.
Yeah, you're beyond just regular ordinary.
But shouldn't, like, the level of ordinary is like 5 out of 10. If you're extraordinary, you're like really a 5. Like a solid,
you're the best at being ordinary.
Extremely
but
five-ish.
you've got a good personality, so that bumps you up to a 70 or a 7.
You've been trying to sell that whole 5 is extraordinary thing your whole life, bud.
One person at a time, I'm trying to convince. Extraordinary.
Yeah, extraordinary.
Yeah.
I got an idea, by the way.
Oh, boy.
Meat Sauce is back tomorrow, right? Unless he dies.
Right.
Okay. I'm going to print up some Meat Sauce bingo cards.
Oh,
And like
he'll
if he
love that.
says, what? You know, then you
Like
mark off.
Yep.
Right.
Is
he-
Woodhawk a free space?
Well, that's, some of them are not even worth the time.
Well, but you got to put them in different spots.
And somebody's got to get a bingo.
Right, and somebody's got to get a bingo. So at some point during the show, as if we're playing along, one of us will yell bingo out of nowhere.
My guess is
Check the cards. Hold
5:36
your
a.m.
cards. Yeah. Hold your cards, everybody. Hold your cards.
All right,
Yes, we have that Wales. Yes, we have a...
Yep, right.
So
Yeah.
I have a. So here's the thing.
Okay, yep.
I woke up.
A reference to the Hot Boys or any 90s
right.
rap reference.
Yep, right.
He name dropped Jerry's Foods in Edina.
Yeah.
Bingo.
See?
All right, we could do
I
that.
like it.
It's a legitimate bingo.
Battles.
That'd be a fun bit at the
battles.
state
Anytime it
fair.
says battles.
Would be, yeah.
Just hand out like
out cards.
1,000 bingo cards and see who wins first. That's a 60-second game, though, I think.
Right, yeah, right.
Hey, babe.
This
Bingo.
is KFAN News with Chris Hockey, presented by the 2026 IIHF World Junior Championship.
Tell me about a stud.
World Juniors MN26.com. Get your tickets. Also learn more about the Bold North Breakaway, a big, huge fan festival downtown St. Paul, Rice Park, and the River Center. It's going to be a massive, massive
wish.
event, and it's
Take a
only
chance.
a little over a month away. So let's go.
Okay, bud.
Let's go.
Okay. A Cass County Sheriff's deputy is shot and another man is killed near Bayside Resort. Jeez. Up in Bemidji. Emergency medical services stopped the deputy's bleeding before he was airlifted to a hospital in Fargo. The incident happened on the Leech Lake Reservation near Walker, 5 miles from the Northern Lights Casino. That's not near Bemidji. Why does it say?
About an
Bemidji?
hour south, yeah.
By the Northern Lights Casino. Names of the deputy and the man killed were not released Sunday night. The shooting is the second police shooting in the area of Walker since August. Holy moly. Wow. Real news on the Power Trip this morning. Thank you to the officers for doing what they do. Jeez Louise. I can't imagine, man. I saw a police officer pulling somebody over on the way here this morning, walking up beside somebody's car, and I was thinking, man, that's a dangerous thing.
Especially at night.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You have no idea what's waiting behind that window.
I know.
Oh, my
Did you see what happened on 394?
I don't know.
There was about 7 or 8 cop cars and an ambulance. It looked like there was some kind of
there's usually an exit right there.
Yeah, pretty significant accident of some kind on 394 this morning because, man, I drove past a pile of lights.
And by the way, speaking of that exit right there, I don't know that I'm going to live long enough to see that finish.
Nope, it's been, what, 3 months? 4 months?
And I'm sure they're doing it is a massive undertaking. I got a good look at it yesterday when I was driving in here to the station. Holy moly.
It's taken forever, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I heard on the news the other day? There's
Softcore porn?
Seems your life's going to change.
That's her day. So they were closing down 494 just for the weekend. I think they said to transition to winter traffic. It's like, what does that mean?
Huh. Oh,
Like you just shift like exits around? Like what is? I don't understand what
don't know
what
either.
do they do to get ready for winter
Yeah,
traffic?
it's like when you got to turn your sprinklers off so the pipes don't freeze.
Yeah. It's like, do they have like Hot Wheels tracks that they just like pick up things and move them around?
That'd be sweet.
That's a great question. I don't know. Like, please, hawk at KFAN.com. We'd like to know.
Yeah.
Says they're going to allow crews to complete utility work on the ramps. So maybe
I swear that we talked about, I was told something about winter, getting ready for winter traffic or winter conditions or something. I don't know.
Oh.
Somebody lied to you.
Huh.
Quit
It's
lying
not
to
the
Ben.
first time.
Quit lying to Ben.
God.
Let the man
Fake
live his
news.
life.
So I'll just blame AI.
Huh.
I think AI did it.
I think that's what Zach just asked anyway. Did you just ask AI for an...
no.
I'm just amazed
Googled
that
it?
Allen Iverson even knows who you are.
Oh, he knows who I am.
Gray wolf sightings in Ely are prompting a debate over its endangered species status. By the way, I saw a video of somebody said, hey, a gray wolf just ran by me. I was like, cool. And I clicked on it, I watched it. Now I've got nothing but wolves versus sheepdogs. And it's bad.
Oh, I was going to say,
bad.
send me that
it's
algorithm. I want to see that.
Those sheepdogs are badasses.
You're right, though. If you click on one thing,
Oh, it's over.
the
Yeah.
algorithm thinks, oh, you like this.
It's not my fault there's breasts everywhere.
Right. So it's like, now I have all these adults in diapers, and I'm like, I just clicked on one video. It's not all I want.
Emmett Smith here for Depend.
I know. It is. I still can't believe there's no S on the end of that word.
So we learned something.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, there's gray wolves, man, up in Ely. Be cool, everybody. I don't know.
They're cool.
They are so awesome.
They're cool, man.
They are.
Just remember, they're just as scared of you as you are of them.
I bet they're not. I bet I'm way more scared. I bet.
How big is a Timberwolf? And I don't mean the, Rudy Gobert. How is a Timberwolf?
7'1".
How big, like, are Timberwolves gigantic actual wolves?
Is it a female?
They generally weigh between 66 and 145 pounds.
Jesus.
It's a wide range.
standard.
Wide range.
They have sexual dimorphism, or what's
a
the
little
deal here?
shorter range.
So what are they, like a Great Dane size? Like height, weight?
26 to 33 inches.
I don't know what that means.
Tall at the shoulder.
Boy,
It's
They're
almost
5
3
to
feet.
6 feet long. That's pretty long.
I don't know about your shoulder. but
Yeah,
it
that's
hurts
like
you
a
bad.
Great Dane.
Where the hell are Timberwolves? All northern Minnesota?
Yeah. Where can you find
I bet it's just Target Center.
Kenya?
I bet it's just Target Center.
Well, no, there are no Timberwolves in Kenya. Yeah.
How dare you?
You don't know that.
Just, Canada and United States.
But we have them in Minnesota,
Are
right?
they not
Western.
allowed to cross the
Okay.
border?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Minnesota,
we have 'em
Wisconsin,
here.
and Michigan.
Not without an enhanced ID.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, Michigan Wolverines.
Jesus.
Well, those aren't wolves.
Oh, I don't know. It kind of sounds like it.
Wolverines are badass. Okay. New York Jets cornerback Chris Boyd, former Minnesota Viking.
Oh, yeah. How about this?
In critical but stable condition after being shot in Midtown Manhattan on Sunday. The shooting happened early Sunday morning outside of a restaurant where officers found Boyd with a gunshot wound to the abdomen.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's not good.
I know.
So what's the
arrests have been-
update?
No arrests have been made. Motive remains unclear. That's the update. That's the latest I've got.
Dang.
Yeah.
Was he
Did the
active?
Jets not play yesterday?
Yeah, I was going to say. Were they off?
No.
What was he out on Saturday morning that late for?
2 a.m.
They played on a Thursday.
It was a Thursday.
Oh, so that's why, yeah.
A mini buy.
He couldn't sleep. Just hanging out. Hadn't got time for the pain. I don't know.
That's terrible.
Guess I don't know the answer. The FAA is lifting its flight reduction order at airports nationwide starting this morning. A reduction in flights at 40 major airports began a week ago to help address the fatigue and staffing issues among air traffic controllers during the record-long government shutdown. But they're back to normal, I guess, this morning.
So is it true that during the 40-some-odd days of this shutdown, like, you were working, but you were not getting paid, right?
Yep.
But you are getting back pay.
They are getting back pay. That is correct. I did hear that this week.
Imagine that check.
It was.
Yeah, that's good, man.
Yeah,
was
that one's
contentious.
got to feel good,
Yeah.
though.
They were trying not to back pay them.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
They got to now. It's happening. Good for them.
Well, that's
That'd
ridiculous.
be one hell of a check. One hell of a check, right? Hope so. Boy, I don't know, man. That'd be a hell of a job, wouldn't it? Air traffic controller. Oof.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Yeah. Get distracted and 18 people.
We need more people to do that, though. So it's actually great. If you want to get into it, please do it because we need more.
It's a hell of a recruitment.
Yeah.
Damn, can I sign up now?
I'm totally not lying.
I'm ready for a career change. There you go. Thanks, Micro.
Thanks, former basketball coach, UCLA guy.
One of the most stressful jobs on the planet, but go into it, and you'll get paid eventually.
You and Tony Robbins, just
was
so
that guy's
inspirational.
UCLA basketball coach.
Bill Walton.
Thanks, Bill Walton.
Well, John
Thanks,
Wooden.
John
John
maybe.
Wooden. Yeah, you're probably
That's
thinking
it.
John Wooden.
The
Yeah, there
coach
you go.
is Wooden.
Yeah.
You could
Inspirational.
get, Corey, your
Camp
favorite
is
show. You could
speaking.
crash a plane over Albuquerque, right onto Mr. White's.
Yeah.
Took a right at Albuquerque.
See, you're referencing Breaking Bad. When you said my favorite TV show, I just assumed you meant To Catch a Predator, so I didn't know where you were going with this.
You like that one better.
Yeah, Grimmer, you might want to sit down.
Why is that your favorite show?
Here's some
It's the
Zima.
best reality TV show of all time. It's not even close.
And finally, the most
Pepperoni.
the most popular Thanksgiving side dish in America. Oof.
Can we guess?
Oh no!
I almost got fired just now. In America, not in my home. The most popular Thanksgiving side dish in America is being revealed. According to the new survey by Campbell's, blank remains the most popular side dish.
If it's Campbell's,
they're going to say tomato soup is what everyone
not.
No,
wants.
they're going to say green bean casserole.
Nope, but I love that. Oh my
It's got to
God.
be just mashed potatoes.
Yeah, I was going to say mashed potatoes.
No.
Stuffing.
That's it, stuffing.
Oh, stuffing. Yeah.
Stuffing. Mashed taters came in second, followed by sweet taters, mac and cheese, and then green bean
Does
casserole.
Campbell's own
sweet
stovetop?
taters.
Maybe that was the.
I don't know. Maybe it
yeah,
is.
maybe.
But I'll tell you what. I'll take all those, man.
What side dishes are you planning on having at this Thanksgiving?
We're gonna try some wild.
Or
Just some wild animals. We're gonna do a little bit of different.
Boar.
What kind of animals, Hawk?
Well, we're gonna try some beaver.
Oh,
We're gonna try some different
Damn.
confections.
yeah.
Like Timberwolves, Grey Wolves, Wolverines.
Beaver.
Sure.
A lot of eggplant too.
Yeah. Just a lone little. Anyway, there you go. That's the news.
That was the news.
That's right.
That was good stuff. You
Thanks,
did a great
bud.
job.
Thanks. I gave you some hardcore stuff, and then I
Yeah,
threw a little fun in there at the end. You know?
Yeah, it was a real potpourri, a real cornucopia of news. I like
Thank you.
that. Yeah.
Thank you.
right.
Well, it's Thanksgiving.
We'll do sports when we get back. No Sauce today. He'll be back tomorrow to tell you who's going to battle who.
We'll play a little bingo.
bingo.
The
It's
Vikings
funny.
battled
Bingo.
the Bears yesterday.
Thanks, Captain Comedy.
And they'll
Bingo.
battle the Green Bay Packers on Sunday. Sports after this on the Fan.
Wow, dude. Wow, dude.
Join KFAN's Corey Cove this Friday at B52's in Lakeville for Coors Light Hockey Night. Drop by starting at 6 o'clock to catch Minnesota take on Pittsburgh. Enjoy ice-cold Coors Light specials and play trivia for your chance to win great prizes, including sweet tickets to a game in January. The full details now at KFAN.com, keyword calendar.
Multiple meanings of the word sweet there. It happens to be SUITE, but they're also SWEET. You know? It's both.
Oh, like chocolate.
The same.
Let's do some sports.
Yep.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip, presented by All Around, your TimberTech deck building contractor.
You got that right.
The Pittsburgh Steelers. A little bit nervous that Aaron Rodgers broke his wrist against the Bengals. I think it might be a slight break. Mason Rudolph, I believe, went in, but now they're saying they're not quite sure what the prognosis is for Mr. Rodgers. Might have broken his wrist.
Mr. Rogers broke his wrist.
Possibly, yes.
Rolling up his sleeves.
He'll be
Tie
fine.
the shoes.
He'll be fine.
Oh no.
It's never good when you hear, it might be a slight break of a wrist, and he'll be back. That was a slight break. That sounds super awful.
He'll put a brace on it. It's his non-throwing hand. He'll be fine.
Oh, it's his non-throwing hand?
Yeah.
Hammer
It's his
time.
Left wrist.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
been good.
How about that big tight end who was looked like a high schooler playing with junior high kids? My God.
Who,
Did
Mount
you see him?
Mount Washington?
Mount Washington, yeah. I mean,
He's a
I remember
beast.
him being big when he played against us. It looked like he grew a few feet. He was just throwing people around.
It's the biggest skill position player I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Ever. He's like, when you see Wemby in real life, you're like, that's an alien. And then you see Mount Washington in real life with pads on, you're like, that's an alien. There's no way that guy should move like that and play football on the same field with all these other guys.
He's got moves like Jagger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, loose hips.
Yeah.
Sink ships.
Good for him. Like you mentioned, Sauce didn't tweet Forrest Gump waving because Brock Purdy actually played pretty well in a 41-22 win. However, do you see Jacoby Brissett's numbers?
Yeah.
Historic. And I'm not even making that up. Historically
real?
good. Yeah. 47 of 57 for 452 yards, but 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. But the 47 completions for Brissett, more than any quarterback has ever ended a game in the history of the NFL in a regular season game. And it ties Ben Roethlisberger. He did that in 2021 in a wild card game, I guess. So most ever completions, 47.
And they lost?
They lost by 19.
By 19.
Dang, they got blown out.
They got blown out. 47 to 57.
Didn't Bryce Young throw for 400 too?
Yeah. Damn near, I think.
Something like that. And of course, now Rico Dowdle scored a late touchdown. And of course, Twitter just explodes now saying Dwaddle.
Dwaddle.
Again, put that on your bingo card that tomorrow. So also say, I got eliminated from my fantasy football league because Rico Dwaddle cost me the game. So that's a thing. The Philadelphia Eagles, Ben, last night got her done against the Detroit Lions. All of a sudden, the Lions went from, man, they might be the best team in the NFL. And now over the last, 3 weeks? Massive regression. What's going on with Detroit? I mean, it's not like Philly was a bunch of world beaters last night. I think they put 16-9. I think they only put up 16. Yeah. So they weren't great, but they were better than the Lions. And to hold the Lions to single digits is pretty nuts.
Well, they clearly have some offensive issues. I mean, Dan Campbell's now calling plays, and they're trying to replace Ben Johnson. And it seemed like it was after the first game against the Packers, it was like, oh boy, and then they picked it back up, and it seemed like they were doing fine. And then obviously something was amiss internally. Dan Campbell took over, and it's not been good either. So, yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with them. They seem to be on the struggle bus. And you look at the division right now. I mean, look at the freaking Bears. Like, they're on top of the division, and they seem like they're the team that has the most consistency with their first-year coaching staff. They seem to be the most solidified right now as far as offensive weapons, the way their defense is playing. Then they're expecting actually some players to get back healthier as the weeks go on. So, they're kind of poised to win this thing.
All right, I need the 5 of you to be honest.
God dang it.
Raise your hand if you did not see Shedeur Sanders' stats.
I did
so
not.
you don't know his stats.
I didn't even know
if you
not.
did not.
I'll raise my
so
hand.
Zach, you don't know him. Grimmer, you don't know him. Ben, you didn't see him. So none of you have
No.
seen
No,
Shedeur.
I knew that he got in, but I did
so
not
he
see
didn't
his
have
stats.
I was
game.
watching the game when he was in, but I didn't see
All right,
his end game stats.
So Gabriel gets knocked out of the game, so Shedeur goes
angel?
in. Yes, the same. Shedeur Sanders threw 16 passes.
Ooh, okay.
How many did he complete out of 16?
Well, I did see the last drive that he tried to will his way back and win the game.
Yep, because they lost 23-16 to the Ravens, who are now all the way back to 500. They've won 4 straight.
Couple good throws in there. I'm going to say you said 16?
He threw 16 attempts.
7.
Grimmer.
11.
11 for 16. Zachary.
10.
10 for 16. Chris.
4.
4 out of 16. Maxo.
I think it's 3.
Chris nailed it. It's exactly 4. He was 4 of 16, 47 yards and a pick, a passing rating. Is it passer or passing?
I think
Passer?
he's passer.
Depends on if
I don't
you're
know.
You're the initials game host. You tell us.
Well, if Sauce said passer, I wouldn't give it to him. But if Marnie said it, 13.5% rating.
What was it?
13. No, I shouldn't say percent. 13.5 rating.
Yeah. That's not good.
That is not good.
Not good.
So somebody, I forget the stat now, but they basically said it's like the worst start in Browns history for a rookie.
Well, they
And it
say
wasn't a
something.
start, but like first initial game, I should say.
I got to be
It's hard to
honest.
be worse than that.
The highlights that I saw,
He actually looked all right.
he looks,
He only had
be-
4 completions.
He
to
looks
show.
better to me just movement around in competency with the football. I can't even say the word, but like
Then Gabriel.
than Gabriel.
Yeah, then
Like
leave him in.
he looks more the part than Gabriel
Well,
does.
There was a drop pass on that last drop.
There was,
too.
yeah.
And they're 2-8. Again, now it's, I mean, we're 4-6 and we're already going, what do we do? At 2-8, they have nothing to play for.
See what you got.
Let the kid figure it out.
Yeah.
Especially if Gabriel has a concussion, and then you have to go to Sanders.
You have to. Yeah. Which will be kind of fun, which will be a lot of eyes on that game next week if he's starting.
I didn't see any of the actual game. I just saw the highlights, basically, of overtime of the Dolphins and Commanders. What's the vibe on the Madrid thing? Like, how is the feedback that Spain went well? That it was a
Yeah, cool.
success or not?
They look cool.
I think it looked cool.
Yeah, look cool. I don't know.
No
I'm
complaints?
gonna guess it was successful.
Not a ton of scoring to show our Spanish friends, but 16-13.
Yeah.
The Dolphins win in overtime.
That was kind of the takeaway from it. We were apologizing to Spain for sending our worst football teams because that was a bad game.
Is Mike McDaniel saving his job, though, Benjamin?
Oh, boy.
They've won 3 out of their last 4
He might
after starting 1-6.
He might be. He might be.
I think the owner said that. I
Yeah.
mean, and owners say things all the time, for sure. You can only take that as far as you can throw it. But he did say that Mike McDaniels, he wants him to keep going and keep leading this team.
Check this out. They're 4-7. This isn't Dolphins fan line. Listen to the rest of their schedule. If they have figured something out, they could get really hot. Listen to this. This is about as easy as it gets the rest of the way. Hosting the Saints,
Win.
at the Jets,
Win.
at the Steelers we'll see what the wrist injury is. Hosting the Bengals, then hosting the Bucks. That's not super easy. And then at the Patriots. Obviously, that's going to be tough. But the next 4 or 5, there's a lot of wins there.
I mean, there's probably 2 guaranteed wins,
Saints and
maybe 4 in there.
So they could maybe sniff close to 500 if they get hot.
Yeah.
8-9 kind of a finish, maybe. That would be better than the 1-6 start that they had. That might save his job. Zach, your hand was up.
Well, Miami had the ball 4th and 1 with 1:44 to go in a tie game. It's 13-13. They had a 4th and goal at the 1, and they went for it
Yeah.
instead of kicking the field goal. What are your thoughts on that? And if the Dolphins don't eventually win this one and the Commanders just go down and kick a field goal, does McDaniel still have a job today?
It's a good
How much
point.
time was left?
144.
It's a good point. I mean, I think for
I mean, the margins in this league are
I
so
know that's the
thin.
thing. Like every potential coaching gaffe that happens late in the game, it could be fireable if you're on the hot seat like that.
I think you can gamble when you're 3-7, and if you get stuffed, you are asking Marcus Mariota to go 70 yards to beat you. I don't hate it. It just didn't work.
Yeah.
The fourth down stuff though now, how many times did Detroit turn it over on downs last night? Like 5 times, I think. That has become, and then ESPN does they have the whatever analytics.
Yeah, the
Should
metrics
you go for
on-
it or
yeah,
not?
yeah, the probability
It's been
of
like
it.
2 years since I've seen it say punt. So the analytics must just be overwhelmingly now in
speaking
favor
of that,
going for it.
Let me ask you that, Benjamin. Do you know that? And if you don't know the answer, I hope somebody maybe from the Vikings can just text me and let me know. We've had discussions about like teams having a game theory specialist on the side, that everybody should have somebody that knows the math, the numbers, or whatever, the charts. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Are you allowed to just have somebody down there that has memorized a lot of the situations, or with all those Microsoft Surfaces or whatnot, can they have just an AI program that is nonstop updating you on what the exact right call is? Like, do they have access to AI on the sidelines, and can they utilize it? Because otherwise, why would you not constantly have somebody running
Telling
analytics,
you,
saying
yeah.
you exactly what the probability is at all times. Just for extra information
One
for the
resource,
coach to
yeah.
know. Exactly. Additional resources.
My guess is it's a guy like Ryan Cordell, that he gets so much love on all these challenges. Somebody like that, maybe not him specifically, but maybe not on the sideline. I mean,
Maybe
it's
up in
not.
the
It's
booth?
it's not built into the Microsoft Surfaces. Those are just replay only.
That's all you can use those for.
I think that's all you can use those for.
Okay, so
but
I wasn't sure even if that just can you just browse on the sidelines?
No, I don't
can you,
think so.
Can you check your fantasy
But I
football?
suppose if
team?
you jump,
Brassers going?
Yeah, sure.
I suppose if you jumped out of that program and that software, it can probably do other things because it is connected to the internet. So I'm sure, but like those are so heavily monitored. I mean, there's a whole team of people that handle those things. I would guess that why wouldn't you? If you had a whole group of guys in a booth and there's, they're all connected via headsets anyway, and like, why wouldn't you have some sort of software, especially with the way Kwesi does everything analytically? Why wouldn't you have something like that? Always updating down and distance.
And if every team has the access to it, it's not cheating if your AI is telling you what you're supposed to be doing.
And
Right.
maybe
It's just math. You
can
can't-
get smart people to write a program that might be better than everybody else's too, or you could input certain things that you might deem more important as to
Right.
here's the formula we want to run. Tell me if I should go for it or not go for it or kick a field goal or punt or whatever.
I don't see why that's a competitive advantage anyway. I don't see why that is. It's just information. It's still up to the head coach to say, like, I get that it says it's a 51% chance we should do this versus 49. I'm going to go with my gut and do the 49 just because it's game feel. So you don't have to listen to what that's spitting out.
Of course not.
But, it's a nice piece of information to know in real time. I don't see why that's cheating or,
Right.
an extra advantage. It's just, you're just doing math.
Don't you think, too, most of the time when you have to think about it, it's like that 52-40. Like,
Yeah,
it really
yeah.
doesn't
Then it comes
matter.
down to the gut feel of
But
the coach
there might
anyway.
be a time
Yeah.
where you think it's obvious, and some guy's like, no. You got 63% win percentage here, going for it. It's
Yeah.
not a coin toss. You should go for it when the coach is thinking punt. Maybe that could be a difference maker in those decisions. Every team should have one. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Vikings news when we come back. We'll go hardcore into the loss to the Chicago Bears, 19-17. The Vikings fall to 4-6 and 1-4 at home. More of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on the Fan.
Okay.
KFAN and the Vikings
Okay,
are
KFAN.
teaming up for Toys for Tots. Join us live at Shields in Eden Prairie Tuesday, December 2nd from 5:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. for our annual broadcast. It's
what?
presented by Unreal. Bring a toy, spread some joy, and if you're one of the first 50 donors each show, you'll score a sweet KFAN Unreal winter beanie. Details at KFAN.com/toys.
That sounds awesome. It is time. There's no longer any waiting.
It's time for Vikings news on the Power Trip, presented by
Radco, your truck accessories pro.
I'd like to say thank you to Radco, and I'd like to say to you, a lovely Viking fan, here's what the head coach had to say after the game yesterday about his quarterback, J.J. Mack's game.
There were some plays you think of as you kind of roll through the game from start to finish, but I also thought there were some plays we could have made for him as well, and we just got to stay the course and continue to coach the principles that we believe in wholeheartedly and continue to try to pave the path for improvement and like it starts with the pitching and catching and how we're putting things together and trying to make it as quarterback friendly as we can.
How do you do that, Coach?
So all those things you're kind of working through, knowing that I think when we got that big time return from Miles, to score, I ran it 2 times, directly off of that sudden change, which is unique, if you're looking back over the catalog over the years. But our guys responded and put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah.
He's not wrong with anything that he was saying. I mean, we talked about it earlier. If no matter who's listen, going into this game, the Bears, who they think that they have their franchise quarterback, that got solidified in the previous game. But if you want to hear about all the grumblings going on there, they had 6 or 8 drops by the receivers. 2 of them were for touchdowns. And they're like, you can't have this. Like, I would say you can't have that when you have a franchise quarterback. You can't have that when you have a quarterback starting his 5th game of his career. So, yeah, the quarterback has to play better. But then when the ball's delivered, you got to catch the damn thing, So you do have to. There is a little bit more stress. Unfortunately, sorry, you're professional athletes. There's more stress on you to make more plays for this young kid while you all collectively get this thing figured out. So it seems a little unfair to have to feel like you're playing perfect football as a receiver, but that's just the way it is. And I know that sometimes he throws the ball in there a little hot. That's on JJ to figure that out. But when Jordan Addison's going over the middle and, the quarterback's stepping up in the pocket to get out of trouble and it's delivered right on the spot, you got to make that catch. I mean, that is a chain mover and a momentum gainer in that situation, and you got to have it. So that's the one thing that left, for me, I left the game more optimistic because I know it's woulda, coulda, shoulda, and I know that we're asking a lot out of the young quarterback, but schematically, virtually every errant pass, whether he sailed it 10 feet over the guy's head or threw it in the dirt or we dropped it, every guy's open. Every single guy was open.
That's true, man.
So it's like, conceptually, we're dialing up the right plays at the right moment against their defense. The plays are there to make. Once we start making 60% of those, that's real winning football. So, I mean, we just got to stay the course and got to ride through the rocky waves here with this young kid. But I think he's got it. Clearly, the coaching staff can call the right plays, and our defense played winning football too.
Give me a reason why the season is, quote, over with 7 games ago, and give me some reason for optimism. Why could this still go our way and figure out a way to sneak in?
Well, you can't win games by being this inconsistent, and the take-give ratio is what it is. I don't care if you're Sam Darnold, who threw, 4 interceptions yesterday? Mm-hmm. If your offense is going to give the ball away that frequently and your defense is reluctant to take the ball away, that's not winning football regardless of who's at quarterback. So that's a reason why to think that, we're going to continue this slide. And the defense talks about it too. I mean, it's not like they don't want to take the ball away. They're trying, but you can't go out of body sometimes and get too risky and vacate a zone and do all this other stuff and play cowboy football just to go out and pick a ball off or do something crazy and then subject your defense to a bigger play. So I don't know if it's, what it is defensively. I think playing from a lead obviously helps, when you get into more passing situations, you get in more pass rush situations, that helps a lot. Attacking the football, if you're the second or third guy a little bit more often in some of these run games. But that's a reason right there that if we don't figure that out, we're not winning many games coming up. On the flip side of that, we're competitive. We're in every game. The Ravens, they were not a better football team than us. That's a playoff-bound team that they're probably going to win their division. You want to look at on paper, skill-wise, talent-wise, we matched up with them as good as anybody else. If we don't shoot ourselves in the foot, not because of what they did, because of what we did, we win that game. I would say the same thing about the Bears. The Bears on top of the division right now. They got a young, talented quarterback. He made a lot of plays. That defense is ascending. They're vibing right now with their new head coach. And I think that we gave away more plays than they made. So again, it's on us. We figure out some of those things. And again, it's not like every one of those things is going to be correctable and we're going to play 100% perfect football. But if we just increase that value into the 60-70% success rate, now we're winning games.
All right, another impossible question because it's November 17th, but let's just look ahead. Give me some names on this team that you think are not going to be on the team next year, just based on performance, based on salary, based on, we're one of the oldest rosters in the league.
Good God.
What do you think?
And playing
You're going right for my jugular, aren't
Sure.
you?
Just hope the Vikings are listening and want to reach out to you and go, dude, what are you doing?
Hopefully the team, the players you're about to name, hopefully they're listening.
Yeah, but some of them could be good players that are just, the wrong price for this, where this team is headed. Like I'll get it started for you. I assume TJ Hawkinson's on the top of the list, right? He's going to make a ton next year. We haven't used him much this year. I just can't see them bringing him back, whether they love him or not. It's just, that's a huge price tag. What is it? It's like 20 something? It's like a giant number.
Yeah, it's a giant number. I'd have to look at the websites to see how much cap savings we actually get by letting him go. obviously via a trade would be the best situation, but the league also knows the situation we're in. So I don't think there's anybody going to make a trade this offseason for him. But
help us out.
I would say that he's probably at the top of the list. I'm going to guess that Harrison Smith will be done. He'll probably retire. I think he has got 1 year left on his contract. So that's another contract that would be off the books.
Do you think Thielen's done
I
after
think
this?
Thielen's probably done. We'll probably have to. I don't know if I see Aaron Jones back, just given his injury history. I would love to see him back. I mean, he's a great dude. But when you're looking at kind of flipping this roster over into some more youthful stuff, especially contract wise, I think you really have to look at it from a business standpoint. As everybody knows, you have to take the emotions out of these things. This is the tough part of the business. This is why Kwesi and his staff get paid the big bucks, not only to draft, but you also have to make tough decisions. Not sure Hargrave is going to be back. May have to reevaluate Jonathan Allen as well. I mean, these are all guys that you brought in thinking that they're going to fix something, and you gave them nice contracts. But when you're not performing at the level that you want, you really have to reevaluate where you want to go with the direction of this football team when it comes to youth. You mentioned it to me. Somebody else mentioned it to me. You mentioned during Corey, I'm pointing to you during one of the breaks. We're already roster wise one of the older teams in this division. And
sneakily though, right? I think when you look at McCarthy and Jefferson and Addison, you're like, man, we got some young talent. We're going the right way. Then you look at the entire roster, you're like, oh, we're kind of sneakily old.
Yeah, I mean, and you probably want to get younger. You want to ride. If you still feel like McCarthy is the guy and you're going to build around him, you probably want to put some youthful pieces around him as well and really build up a nucleus that is a little more cohesive than what it is right now, age wise. Jordan Addison is probably not on the team. I mean, he's up for a big payday, and not sure you want to be in the Bengals situation where you're paying two high end wide receivers. He's deserving of the money. I'm just not sure you want to allocate that money to another wide receiver. So you're probably looking to move on from him. You may have to restructure Brian O'Neill's contract because I think he's at the top of the list as well. I think he deserves to be on this team. He's still a huge foundational part of this offensive line. Ryan Kelly probably won't be back, so that's another contract that you don't have to worry about. That's obviously for health reasons. Gosh, who am I thinking of? I mean, off the top of my head, that's probably the guys that will not be, or you're going to have to make some tough decisions on.
Oh, hold on one second. Hold on, hotline's ringing. Yeah. Oh, hey, Rosie. Oh, no, he said youthful pieces. He meant football players. Yeah, no, not those kind of youthful pieces. Yeah, I'll let you know. Okay, bye.
Who was that?
Rosen. That's Mark Rosen.
Oh, he listens.
Yeah, he heard Ben say youthful pieces, and he got all fired up.
The other guy, and again, since we're going down this route and just rolling right now, I mean, unfortunately, C.J. Ham probably won't be back. I mean, he's another guy that's been a foundational part of this organization for a long time, and everybody loves him. But and he got a lot of playing time yesterday, and it was actually it was nice to see us go more big personnel with him in the game, and I think it really, really worked out. But you'll probably have to reevaluate his contract situation as you get younger as well.
You know what the hard thing is, Ben?
What?
I know you got to, if you're going to have a young quarterback, you got to say, we're biting the bullet and we're doing it.
Yeah.
But with the way this division is this year, the way the NFL is this year, if we had Kirk Cousins, where would we be sitting right now?
I mean, I know all the people out there, even if you just kept Daniel Jones or you kept Sam Darnold.
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
That's obvious.
Signed Rodgers.
It's tough, isn't it?
Yeah, it is difficult to say. I mean, you obviously are a more competitive football team.
Right.
You are, but I think, I do feel like sometimes, Corey, once again, you and I are, in the same situation with this. And I know I'm just talking about some of the guys in this room, and I know other people are as well, but we are in the mindset of playing the long game. And that's why I think yesterday's game is not as frustrating to me as a lot of people out there publicly. I put out a video and I was like, listen, I'm not as upset maybe as you'd think. I got a lot of people that are upset that I'm not upset. And I'm like, I'm looking, now this could all blow up in my face and in some other people's faces. Obviously the Vikings have long-term plans too, but I'm looking at this as at least a 2 to 3 year plan. And it is going to have some rough patches in there, and we're going to have some bright spots in there. And again, if we get at the end of the season and we're like, man, this kid is starting to figure it out every single game, there's something that you can pull that is like, that's an improvement. That's an improvement. That's an improvement. That's what I'm looking for, because I truly believe in building this team from the youth, from the draft. That's winning football. And always going out and piecemealing the quarterback position and always crossing your fingers like, oh, we got to pay this guy $80 million and we don't know if he's going to fit in this scheme. And we don't how we allocated $80 million or $100 million to this guy. And we're hoping, why not just draft a guy and develop him? This is what developmental quarterbacks look like. And it baffles me, the fan base out there thinking that it was going to be an all-pro Pro Bowl player in his first year, in his fifth start. Like, what did you expect? Every Hall of Fame quarterback goes through a really rough season and a half before they really start to figure it out. This is what developmental quarterbacks look like. I'm sorry that you can't look further down the road. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be a little frustrated, because we have 17 of these suckers, and every one of these, they matter to a lot of people. But this is what a developmental quarterback situation looks like. And I know it kind of sucks, but you got to have the bigger picture in mind.
Let's double down a little bit. Let's go back and try not to do revisionist history. What the Vikings had to do when they discussed Sam Darnold and Daniel Jones and bringing in Aaron Rodgers is not just, can we be competitive? I think everybody understands if you have one of those three guys and they're more than ready compared to JJ McCarthy, you're going to be more competitive than JJ's ups and downs. But with the roster we just discussed, that it's sneakily older than we thought, and maybe some of these guys are overpaid, can you win a Super Bowl this year with Daniel Jones, Sam Darnold, and Aaron Rodgers? Obviously, I think they said before the season, I don't think that we're that close where we're a Darnold or Jones. I mean, again, nobody knew Daniel Jones was going to be this good, so no. I don't even think he's in the conversation, to be fair. It was really Darnold or Rodgers. But anyway, that's what they decided. Is I don't think this is a Super Bowl roster. We could be pretty good if JJ's pretty good. We could be competitive. We could be maybe sneakily, surprisingly good. It just hasn't worked out yet. But I don't think we'd be a Super Bowl contender with any of the teams guys we just named. Even with Darnold, that's what we had last year, and we got our asses kicked. So I don't know. I'd much rather do what we're doing and just, even if it's wrong.
It is tough though, because obviously Justin Jefferson's another year older. I
mean, my dad said earlier, you're like wasting his prime.
Yeah, your dad and I get together and talk about this stuff.
Well, that's the question then. Is it?
He would love that.
Do you trade him for draft picks? I mean, at some point,
how dare you?
What are you going to get?
Don't you back that?
But because at some point he's going to get pissed and say, "I'm not sitting through this for 3 more years."
Oh, you're talking about Jefferson. I thought you were talking about McCarthy for a second. You're talking about moving Jefferson? I think the fans would burn U.S. Bank Stadium to the ground. Do you remember the Moss trade? Everybody got super pissed.
Chris,
can't trade Jefferson.
JJ cut with 33 seconds. Johnny Krasinski asked him about that yesterday after the game, about the windows tight, young quarterback, how frustrating is it if you can find it?
Yeah, I can find that for
What's the gist of it, though? He basically said what?
He said, yeah, it's frustrating. I mean, I was surprised he kind of went down that road.
He's not wrong.
But that's the thing.
But I'm saying, if he's frustrated now and they end up 6 and whatever in the offseason, he might say, screw this. I got 3 years.
He doesn't seem like him.
That's not him.
Well,
no. That's not him. The thing is,
just because you would ask for a trade, Grimmer, doesn't mean Jefferson's
I've been asking
going
for
to.
a trade for
you
years.
need to go sit in the corner.
Yeah, I'm not saying that the team would trade him. I'm saying he may say, what if what Ben says is true and it's a 2 or 3 year project with no chance, as you said, Corey. They started the year without thinking they're going to win a Super Bowl. He might say, well, screw this. I'm going to go in and get me to a team that can win a Super Bowl.
Well, if he demands a trade, and I don't think he would, if he demands a trade, that's very different than Kwesi just going, we're shipping him, right? Then we have a Luka Doncic situation, and the fan base is super pissed.
No,
I don't think he would request a trade.
Well, I'll play that audio when we get back because I did find it. Good.
All right, 8 o'clock hour of the Power Trip Morning Show returns after this on the Fan.